Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to the Nitro Addiction. How's everybody doing on this beautiful evening? We got Bob's RC in the house. What's up, my brother? Alright. So hopefully tonight we can get all these pieces. Trying to get ready for this weekend. Bob, you still got a bunch of snow up there, brother? I think for now, anyways, I got all the squeakiness out. Alright. And get the necessary screws ready. Yeah, I'm excited to get to go to the track this weekend. So far, so good. No rain. Should get to go and get some practicing in, and hopefully get to do a little bit of recording. That is the plan, anyways. Longer screws up front. Big Boys Toys, what's up, my brother? Hope you're feeling well today. Let go. I do the rest of that by hand. I don't want to strip it out. Now I'm gonna get a couple of screws in the steering post. Trying to use the same screws. There we go. All right, I think I got what I'm looking for. Not too bad, thanks, John. Little fraud, but yes, sir. That's what they're there for, is to make sure people get fried. Now, some of that stuff helps. I get it. Some people need it. Some people the doctors just want to make money off of. I'm not saying that's your case. I'm just saying, especially here in the States, it's a little ridiculous. What's up, Raw? How you doing, brother? Welcome, welcome. All right. Well, we're getting there. Hybrid's in the house. What's up? How you doing, sir? Oh, excuse me. This might take the longer one. Let's see. So when you're rebuilding things, especially if you don't have the book in front of you, and you find two different size screws, If you know what holes that these types of screws go into, process of elimination, I know I need 2 of them here in the back, and I need 1 of them up here in the front. So the oddball is going to go in the front. The other 2 are going to go there in the back. All aspects, what's up? Yes, sir, brand new chassis. Which I had this before the accident. I just didn't put it in. Yeah, she's nice and shiny. So again, I was able to process of elimination. I only had 2 of them this length, and I know 2 go here, and then 4 go in the center diff. So I actually have like 5 or 6 of them that are a little bit shorter. Just a way to help identify which screws go where. Then again, I don't remember the screw sticking through that. Alright. Till we realize we're missing something, we're gonna go with it. I could go get the book, but I just don't really feel like it. There's a possibility. Nope, not that. I think that's right. Anyways. be one more. Anyways, hope everybody's doing good. It's beautiful down here at this time of year. How's it going, all aspects? I don't know if I said hi to you or not. Remind myself how much I hate cutting out bodies. Yeah, that's not necessarily one of the funner sides of it, but somebody's got to do it. It's like some bodies I don't mind and some bodies I just absolutely hate. I've been waiting to put a new chassis on this thing for a while because these little screw holes for this side piece are kind of stripped. So I needed a new one anyways. Fine, I'll put you on here. What kind of projects you guys working on tonight? Anybody got anything good going on? Kind of hard to tell how far in that screw is going. Two, three, four. Yeah, in the old chassis, these holes were stripped out, and this whole thing came falling out the side of the car. And that was still holding it was the battery cable. And that is not the right screw. But anyways, what's up, Paige? How you doing, brother? Weather's finally turning around, so we're gonna go through my engines, make sure everything is good. Do bearings and whatnot. If I have to, I strongly believe in preventive maintenance. Yes, sir. Yeah, if I'd done the preventive maintenance on this, I would have been racing on Sunday. Install the G-Mart EFR 2190 tuned exhaust to the Mephisto. Just will have to run the top a little rich, as G-Mart tends to make the engine run slightly leaner. Huh. It's good to know. Come on. There we go. It's got like little pins that sit in the chassis, and I couldn't find the holes. We'll tip always run as large as possible inside diameter of the fuel line. You can, yeah. Make sure it has plenty of fuel coming into it. Got done ordering up my parts for the month, right? Yeah, I like to do things weekly, so I have a weekly budget. A little bitty short screw here. Let's probably be putting on that mud guard first. Doesn't matter either way. What's up, Dana? Made it back. That's like 3 nights in a row, man. I appreciate you joining in. Looks new again, ready to get bashed. Nice. Yes, sir. Only problem for me, anyways, when I do something new, I always hate to go out and mess it up. Alright, one more screw. Where you at? Where'd you go? So those screws are all spoken for. What the? What the hell is going on here? I've lost the screw. It's got to be here somewhere. What the hell? Ah, found a screw. I was supposed to put another long screw in here somewhere. Where is my screw? I think I got an extra long one and not enough short ones. I can't just use any old screw because there's not enough meat. I don't think I have any extras of these. Well, shit. I'll find one later for it. Just that back piece, it'll be fine. Well, I can tell we're getting close to the end because I'm just about out of screws. Now it's time for the fuel tank. Find a different way of holding all this when I'm trying to put the screw in. That helps if you get it lined up properly and in the hole. Pays that Social Security. No, I get you, man. I feel you, brother. Hopefully I still got about 20 more years before I have to worry about that. Hopefully. Off-road racing is controlled bashing. I mean, yeah. Pretty much. Nice to be here, man. Magnet time. I'm glad you enjoy being here. Nice to see y'all. I gotta go. Alright, man. Have a good night, brother. Let's see. Yeah, you just absolutely cannot grab stuff sometimes. Where did it go? It's right there. About ready to drop my freshly pinched engine back in. I wonder if one of these is wrong. think I got this one wrong. Yeah, it was sticking out. Wrangling this mess. When it say 1 to turn, 2 to burn. Come on, lay down. I think it's gonna have to go sideways. And lay down. I hate fighting with these stupid wires. To me, this is worse than doing the potty. What's up, JW? Carlos back. We're gonna go get some parts and fuel. Yeah? You going to your buddy Craig? Or just the blend nitro? Well, he sells Tekken now. You should, or sorry, Techno. You should get yourself a Techno. Alrighty. Yeah, in case anybody's wondering, the Noble is freaking awesome. Still getting a feel for it, but I like the way it feels. I don't have to do all this crazy binding and trying to get the receiver to do what it's supposed to do. This just automatically gives me the telemetry. Oh, so it's real simple. You just go to model. I've already got it programmed in MB 48 2.2. So now we just want to make sure that our steering is zeroed out. There's that. Where you at? There it is. It's pretty close to centered. Been waiting for him to get home. He also has most of the new game parts I need. Yeah, but you should just get a Techno. No, Mugen's good. I don't have anything against Mugen. As much as I crash, I need a Techno. Bind was really, or sorry, the failsafe was easy to set. It was easy to bind. I like how it's all touchscreen. But, so yeah, it's got your transmitter voltage, your receiver voltage, signal strength. And then what's that bottom one? RSSI. I don't know what that is. Shows you all your settings. It's got your, like every time you and you can see right there that I've only got it set, it's like 40% on throttle and then like 60% on brake. But off here to the side, it shows your trim level for the throttle and then your trim level for your steering. Yeah, this battery's still pretty full in the buggy because I only drove it for one qualifying. It wasn't even very long. I didn't get to finish the qualifying when I broke the chassis. Alright, so now I need another one of these screws to put in the C block. Let's see if I got one. Friday. Almost feels too loose. I think it's finally out. CBH, what's up? Here's your old chassis pieces. There's extra skid plates on it. No. I'll order one before I do that. There's a little bit left in there. Hey, when the Loctite stays up towards the top, I won't go down in the hole. There, like new again. So now the only thing it's lacking is the engine. Oh, I need to better put the sway bars on now or I will forget. Uh-oh. Completely lost my thumb screw. That's not good. That's the only one I lost? Yep. I gotta grab a screw real quick. Hope I got one of them tiny things. Oh, I forgot one that small. Probably gonna go rob it from the NT 2.1 or 2.0. I don't think I got one that goes that small. Alright, give me a sec. Hoping maybe we get lucky. Thank you, Triggy. RC cars are a real labor of love sometimes. Yep. It's like no matter what, it's fun. The only time I don't have fun with RC cars is when I have to keep working on them, but I never get any reward, like, you know, actually getting to run them. Oh, I just finally out. Got a little bit out of there. Come on. Looks like I can't get it in there straight. What is your problem? Give it back. Man, all this up and down I've been doing, I didn't grab my other Loctite. Let's see. They had Alpha Dragon 5 engines on eBay for $199 shipped for the last month. But just took them down. I should have grabbed one. Pre-broken in, of course. Nice. Yeah, I like the Alpha Dragons. I got a Dragon 4. Run the Falcon. And I got to see Lutz's Falcon whenever that race, was it the Open Nitro Fuel or whatever it was? There at Adobe. When you look at those Falcons on like on eBay or online, whatever. Oh, I gotta sneeze again. Excuse me. They look like a really dark purple, but when you see them in person, they look a little different. I wouldn't mind having a Falcon. Alright, sway bars are hooked up. Everything's been reattached. Now it's just time for the engine. But we gotta get the clutch belt. Thought I had this thing out further. I think the Falcon is almost identical to the Dragon 5, which is much different than the Dragon 4. It isn't much different. Yeah, I've never like compared them. I know there's differences in the sleeve, like in the ports and stuff, and then of course the color of it. But yeah, I mean the Dragon and the Falcon are basically their racing lines, so they're pretty similar. It's like I'm afraid to turn these screws too much and strip out this chassis. So I wasn't getting them in there all the way. good enough. Stupid string quality. Dragon 5 made it to 8.7 gallons before the rod broke. Longest piston sleeve life I've ever had. Would love another one. Huh. Hell yeah. Yeah, and a lot of people try to say that the Alphas have weak rods in them, but it's like they had one where they had a couple of them break, and it gave them a bad rep. But I mean, if you got 8 gallons out of it, like that's not a weak rod by any means. What's up, Lotus? He's cooking. I wonder what he's cooking. Used about one of those mudguard screws you can run an M4 tap. Yeah, true. I'm doing on my 2.0 for a couple of screws. Super glue works too. But yes, you are correct. Try and get this cleaned up fairly decent and not give this guy back a filthy engine. Man, this dust is making me sneeze. I blew it off really well at the track. Apparently not good enough. Ugh. Dust is killing me. Hell yeah, I still got plenty of meat on there for practice. Damn it. Don't worry, this flywheel's already chewed up. Walked all the way over and didn't grab my damn flywheel fluid. Son of a... One more trip. Probably 4 more trips. same crazy layout with all the step-up jumps. Which one? I run at 2 different tracks. But yes, if you're talking from that video I put out a little while ago, yes, that layout's the same. Or if you're talking about the 2 different major races that they had on Mod TV, yes, both tracks are the same. Crazy tracks. I really enjoy them though. I like the challenge. They're fun layouts. Some people don't like that new one at Adobe because it's pretty challenging. It's got some crazy angles to it, but I'm starting to get used to it and I'm getting better at it. I'm still nowhere near as fast as the other guys on it, but it's pretty cool when you watch your time slowly drift down. And of course, much easier to get around with the damn truggy, so my truggy lap time is better than my buggy for sure. Remember, it's the same concept for either one of them. You gotta hit the straights fast and then get through the turns and jumps without crashing. Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully get some footage from the track this Sunday down at the Nitro compound. And it hasn't really changed since Oktoberfest. Except for water erosion from the rain. One of the corners had some pretty good water damage. And so they kind of just changed the pitch. It's the dragon backs, and it's not, or ripples, whatever you want to call it. It used to be like, just go through some bumps and kind of stay the same level. Now the last one's got a big drop off because of how they've had to drain the water. But it's fun. Alright. JP! My freshly pinched 83. Just got a little racer's pinch to it. Yeah, the track where you were filming your buddy racing, he kept trying lap after lap. Jumped that right corner going away from the driver's stand, but kept eating it. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that one's the same. I think they're just fun as hell. Very difficult, but so like that one that goes in the middle goes straight to the back, and it's like it's a step up, but it's got the first jump, and it's got like a small section, and then it's got the bigger section, and you hit it just right, you can clear it, and then you got to land that backside and keep on it, and it's challenging, but I'm getting better at it. So yeah, this thing wasn't wasn't holding under its own weight. Now it is. Now this guy, like, he won't pinch it very tight. You know, you don't want to stretch the rod and all that good stuff when you're trying to, every time you try to break it in when it's really tight, you're just going to stretch that rod. But this summer I'm thinking about sending it into Drake and just having him do a rebuild on it. Just to keep it fresh. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all. Yeah, so a couple weeks ago we took this apart and looked at the internals, and it was real clean. Had a nice little golden tint to it. Nothing looked like it was black and like, you know, super lean or nothing. And we cleaned it up real good, put it back together, and then come to find out it needed a pinch, right? So he was like, "Man, did you just clean that thing?" And I was like, "Yeah." I said, "First time I took it apart and just you know, wiped it down real good and put some new afterburn oil and put it back together." And he was like, "Man, that engine was clean." I was like, "Well, yeah. I mean, who do you think I am?" But no, it's he didn't even charge me for it, man. He just likes helping out. So really good guy, Mr. Donald Flowers. Him and his son Shelton are real big helps. Real big help. That didn't sound right. Real big help. Very helpful. There. That sounds better. Very helpful. Hell, they fixed my. I think I showed you guys my receiver battery where the balancing wire had come loose on it. They fixed that and soldered in all the wires because they were all coming a little loose, and then wrapped it up real good and good to go. Anytime I need something electrical done, because I don't have a soldering iron, I just get with them. It's like everybody at the track has a specialty. Calgary gets like that with the water line. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they cut a big old rut down it, and they really reshaped it to get the water to drain better. But then, like, right down at the bottom of the, it's the end of what they call the dragon's back. And then they, like I said, they turned that last bump into like a big hill. And down at the bottom, it's got the drain where the water goes. So at the bottom, you're like, bloop, bloop. It's crazy. If you don't hit it at the right angle or the right speed, yeah, it's not good. There's a couple guys there at the track that pinch engines. Good business to have amongst a bunch of racers. Couldn't get that screw to go in there straight. This here's the only time you want ball ends on your Allen wrenches, but I still don't like ball ends. Ball ends will strip your screws. Come on. Sometimes these collets are a pain in the butt. And when you put your collet on, so make sure you pull that out all the way. All nitro engine cooling heads ought to come with ample clearance for MIP drivers to get the. I know. Well, they got these little cutouts, and I mean they work, but not all of them have the cutouts, and not all the cutouts work to your advantage. Holding under its own weight. I tells me he at least pinched it a little bit because it wouldn't hold itself up before. I got bearings on the way too. One of the things that I've found myself doing is just be on the safe side. I'll change out the, whether it's the glow plug or the bearings or whatever. And so I got a bunch of stuff sitting there that still got good use out of it. I'm just afraid to use it during a race. I'd rather go brand new and then have that stuff for practice. Ain't down there, none of them do. What does that fit down in there? Yeah, and they always angle them up. If they were a little more straighter, it'd work a little bit better. I'll say that's good enough. To be honest with you, I hate to even go run this chassis and get it all scratched up. But that's what it's for. Hate it when the piece won't go down in there. Get in your hole. Do you Wi-Fi or cell? What are you talking about for my stream? I'm talking for the stream right now. I'm on the Wi-Fi. What do you think if I turn the Wi-Fi off? It'll run better. Just go off my cell signal. Here, let's see what happens here. Oh, good thing you said something that made me look at my phone, because 8% battery. Had the cord there ready to go. I don't think it liked that. It just sit there and buffered on my computer. Buffered on you guys' end as well. Looks better. Well, I turned the Wi-Fi back on because it was just sitting there buffering. Yeah, every time I turn the Wi-Fi off, it just sits there and buffers. Maybe if I start it on the cell and not the Wi-Fi, maybe it'll be better. Hopefully I can remember that for next week. Man, sorry for the shitty stream. Man, this is ridiculous. Every time I look over the computer, it just makes me cringe at how shitty the quality of the stream is. I guess you get what you pay for, and using CenturyLink doesn't do me, you or me any favors. Come on, get down in there. Alrighty. So all the hard stuff's done. Where did my fuel line go? Oh, this came in the mail today. VP Pro. It's got 4 gaskets and 3 of the small springs. I got 4 packs of these. They were only like $4.50 or something like that. I figured VP Pro, can't go wrong. Off the guy, what's up? Chassis protector. I got a skid plate on the rear. See? I don't have one for the front though. There we go. I just gotta get this and the filter back on. Seems like my carburetor's turned a little bit. Stubborn thing. There we go. A little bit straighter of a pull. All right. Yep, the only thing left to do is put the filter on, but we'll make sure the carburetor is adjusted properly. Proper pull through the remote. Kind of hard to get all that on camera, so I will do it later. Everything's back together, somewhat cleaned up. A little bit of new grease. Quiet in the suspension. Still a little bit of dirt in there. My nitro compound wing stickers are coming off. I got a few more sets that I can put on though. But anywho, Lame Duck, what's up? How you doing, brother? Carbon fiber to fit wall bottom. Huh? Carbon fiber to fit wall bottom. Wall bottom. Oh, whole bottom? Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna mess with all that. Dude, when you're at the track, I mean, all that stuff's just gimmick. You know, it works for bashing. I don't like if you're crawling up over the curb or whatever, but for the track, nah, I'm not even gonna mess with it. I mean, how that chassis had a lot of miles on it. Trust me. I've put a lot on it, and the guy that had it before me put a lot on it. So, I mean, when you're racing, a lot of stuff is wearable parts that need to be replaced every so often. So, I'm not gonna. But all good. The weather's starting to get warmer. Time to pull out the nitros. Oh yeah. This is weird. Usually, I'm not running all winter long, but and actually last winter, the fact that I was up there in Omaha at that indoor track, I got to run some during the winter. So, but yeah, this outdoor stuff for the winter is new for me. But they don't race when it's in the middle of summer. Here it's way too hot. The problem with it being too hot is, the hotter it is, the leaner your engine wants to be to run properly. So, it's way too easy to burn them up. Where'd it go? Need to get me some more of the orange washers. These blue ones aren't going to look right on here. Well, thank you, Lotus. Appreciate the like, brother. Yeah, I changed my color scheme on the body. So I had to order me some yellow front wings. White ones weren't blending in very well. There we go. Man, couldn't find a hole, like a dimple, to show you where the antenna goes. So I didn't make a hole for it, just leave it tucked in there. Kind of a pain in the butt. But anyways, all right, everybody. Well, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. You guys have yourselves a good night, and let everybody know that we're back. Because I don't know if they just forgot, don't know, or I don't know, maybe found something better to watch, whatever. But help me spread the word. Appreciate you guys. Everybody have yourselves a good night. Be nice to each other. Burn some nitro, and much love.